In this video, we are going to see how to export a map layout as SVG in QGIS. First, let's import a layer from browser. We will import the country boundary dataset. Now, let's change the symbology. And we will make it as categorized, and category value, let's make it with name and classify. Now we have got all the countries classified as different colors. Let's apply it and OK. Now go to project and make a layout. Go to layout manager and let's create one empty layout and name it as SVG. Okay. Now we are in layout view. Let's add the map element. Click on this add map and draw the extent. The map is being rendered. If your file size is bigger, then it will take some more time, and if it is smaller, it can be immediately rendered. If we want to change the scale, then we need to go to this move item content. Now we can move, and if we scroll, we can zoom in and zoom out. Also, we can change the scale from here. Go to item properties and scale. You can also click on this menu, which will set map extent to match main canvas extent. And if we want, we can turn off the base map so that it will be a little bit faster. Now let's reload this. The base map is gone now. Let's change the extent. We can make it full scale. Now let's move a little bit. We can add a title here. Let's write it world country boundaries. And change the appearance little bit so that it will be bigger. And we can also add some other elements like north arrow. We can move this a little bit. And if we want, we can also add a frame. Now looks okay for export. Let's move this a little bit more. Sometimes we need to export the map as SVG. To export the map as SVG, your shapes should be simplified. If you have many complex geometries and complex symbologies, then it will be really difficult to export as SVG. You can of course export as SVG, but it will not properly shown. the output will be some sort of distorted. But for this case, let's try to export as SVG. For exporting SVG, you need to click on this button, says export as SVG. Click on this and close the masses. Now write the proper name. Let's write it as country boundaries and save. You will have some options such as export map layers as SVG groups. You can make them groups, and always export as vectors. You can click on this if you want to get the SVG value as vectors. And export RDF metadata if you want to add the metadata to SVG such as title, author, etc. Then you can check mark on this. And if you want to simplify the geometries to reduce the output size, you could check mark on this also. And text export, if you want to export text as text element, then you need to select this one, always export text as text object. And you can also let the program know that if the text object could be exported as text object, then it will be exported as text object, otherwise it will be path. Then the program will decide if your text object should be export as text object. But for exporting text as text object, you should select the middle option. And if you want to crop your map, then you can select this one and write the extent. And disable tiled raster layer export. If you want to disable this, you can check mark on this. Since we do not have any tiled raster layer here, so we don't have to check on this. And there is another option. If you want to see the exported file after exporting, you can check on this so that it will automatically open the file. Let's save this. The file has been successfully exported and the file is opened. You can see that we have successfully export our map as SVG. Since this is a very big data set, all the countries of the world is demonstrated here. So the file size is little bit bigger. Thanks for watching.